Hi, I'm Mooney, and welcome to Games on Tap, the review show that pairs booze with games, the way God intended. Come on down to Games on Tap and have yourself a time with South Park's Stick of Truth. How does this much-loved TV franchise translate to video games? Let's find out.
The Stick of Truth throws us into the depraved, morally corrupt, an utterly hilarious little town in Colorado known as South Park. Finally, gamers can experience the place where anal probings are a daily occurrence, and Canadians look a little off. Is this the game that restores our faith +1 in licensed titles? Or is it merely the ginger kid on the video game shelf?
Welcome to Games on Tap. Today we are reviewing South Park, The Stick of Truth. I'm joined here by Nathan and Sam. Guys, this game was great. How good was it?
I loved it. I thought it was just like running through the TV show ittle.
Yeah.
It was trippy, just playing it straight away.
Yeah, it
like,
was really good.
Everything.
It opened up and I was like, no.
When the little start logo comes off, it's like the little pixel versions of the whole team.
When you used to boot up the game.
And it's got
the
South Park Studios.
Oh, it's like coming home.
Even before, when we're looking at the developer title, we love the fact that South Park's already straight there, you know. And how did you find exploring the town? Because when you're exploring, you see so many little sort of nods to different episodes. How did you enjoy that?
I spent the first 6 hours of playing just running
Side
around the
quests.
town, all the side quests. Did
Yeah.
pretty much every single side quest before I did any of the story.
Nice, some of the Man, Bear, Pig, and
Yeah, Man, Bear, Pig.
They were just way more, I just wanted to to do them. They were quick, rewards
Oh
straight
yeah, they
away.
were pretty simple. And you'd get the new summon abilities and stuff like that, which were the highlight of the game.
yes, let's talk about those for a minute. Mr. Slade, Mr. Hanky, is it Mr. Kim? Or I don't know.
What's the Chinese dude's one?
It's Mr. Kim, isn't it?
Is it Mr. Kim?
I'm not too sure. For the sake of it, let's say it's Mr. Kim. So Mr. Kim,
He does his war dance.
war dance. Oh, it's
It's a
ridiculous.
simple one, but
Not racist, but still.
It's South Park, so
It's South Park,
why
so
do we
it's
even
okay.
bother saying it's racist?
No, it's just leave your, what do they say in the show? Leave your worries behind.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
And then
no
inaudible
cats behind.
voices.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought.
So let's talk about the gameplay itself. The RPG was so solid. How did you guys find it?
It was solid. It's not deep, which means I liked it.
So when you say it's not deep, what do you mean, sort of?
I hate Final Fantasy.
Okay, sure.
I can't stand just waiting and waiting
Sure.
and waiting. By the end of the game, I have to say though, I was like, I already know what I'm doing. Mash. I knew exactly what I was doing. But it was simple enough. But the extra layer of timing and the quick time events kind of helped
Okay.
with that, because it kind of kept you on edge, so you had to kind of think about what you're doing. But I can tell that it kind of didn't matter because certain characters were just a bit always OP. Specifically Butters.
Yes.
He was always OP.
His Professor Chaos moves were very OP. How did you find all of this, Nathan?
I didn't mind it. I thought I was just coming into sort of a button mash, scrolling, sort of just hit kids, get a new special move. Now use this one. Got a new weapon. Now use this one.
So you weren't expecting
I wasn't expecting the strategy thing. I was a little
Okay.
scared as well. I was like, I don't like Final Fantasy. I just want to
I
play
knew
South
it was
Park.
there, and I was just kind of like, I don't really like these, but we'll see what happens. And I really enjoyed it.
I was playing pretty basic to start off. I was like, I'm just going to hit him, and now he's dead. Now I can move on. I was avoiding kids. I was sprinting when I saw kids. I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
Could you guys do were you good at blocking?
When you say blocking, yeah, I mean,
It took me a long time to
it came up occasionally where I missed a fair few of them, and I would get debuffed, with a sleep or a bleed, and that did frustrate me. What about you, Nathan?
You fell asleep? I've never fallen asleep.
So Al Gore, he brings out a PowerPoint presentation at one point,
And he got you.
and he got me and Cartman when we were getting
I
ready
guess
to
that's
battle
probably
him.
the only place that you.
Yeah, maybe that was like the first attack he has. He has the first hit no matter
Yeah.
what, and they're
How do you
pretty.
counter that?
Yes, it's pretty tough to counter. But what about you, Nathan?
I like the counter system, actually, a little glimmer of light. I don't know Final Fantasy if they have something like that, but I'm sure, was it Paper Mario had something similar like that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I kind of liked it. It was a bit of that counter thing.
Yeah,
I
very
didn't mind.
enjoyable.
It kept you on your toes instead of it. Most times you just be like, kind of like if you're playing Pokemon or something like that, you just be like, I know for a fact when I'm playing, I'm like, come on, Let's just
Oh,
go
yeah, totally.
and kill him. Let's go. No, I'm just ready to get it over with and get the fight over with, so I get through the game. But with this, it was like I kind of could play my attacks and be like, okay, and then I'm gonna hit this one.
Yeah, I like all the little upgrades you can get. You eventually, I don't know.
And the stacking of everything,
you can dominate.
Was really nice.
It gets addictive because you're just like, I'm gonna slaughter these things. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and you usually had in your arsenal, at least if you had a good partner with you, you could always kind of counter whatever they had, or if they're immune to certain things, like if they had high armor, you could do something and lower their armor, or negate armor.
Or you just bring out your special move and just wipe them out if you don't want to deal with them.
That's it. That's it.
Just way more
Bring out
fun.
Mr. Hanky and do a Fantasia shitstorm.
Yeah.
You can't. I never used him.
Oh, the
need to see that
shitstorm
when
was
I get home.
amazing. It was very ridiculous.
Yeah, it was interesting for me to get into because I really enjoyed those games at first. But now that one, man, I hope more games kind of do that.
Okay.
Because I liked Paper Mario and I like that, so
Yeah.
it fit in with South Park, and I love the South Park universe, and just hopefully more games take that idea.
Sure. So let's get away from the gameplay for a minute. Let's go back to story. The story itself is pretty decent. It feels like a South Park episode. How did you guys feel about that?
Yeah, massive episode. I really liked it. I mean, what I think is great about the South Park episode is that it's just kids using their imagination. They deal with real world issues and they cover some heavy stuff.
Yeah, like
in a
Taco
light, in a light, crazy way that it's just like, they can't be serious. But they're really, really deep. Some of those episodes as well. I mean, it was like I was watching an episode.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Great writing. You got to
day
give it
was
to the
kind of
guys.
Each day kind of, you go through days in the game, and it's just each day was kind of like its own little episode and wrap up. It was nice.
Look at this, y'all. A new kid's coming to the forest to have a soul save. Yay! If you want your soul saved, all you got to do is accept the one true Lord as your personal savior and renounce all others as false idols. You're saved. Praise be to Satan, your new dread master. Now we can all be friends on Facebook. Yay! Hail Satan!
So unfortunately, Australia, due to some restrictions, and Europe as well, we've missed out on a couple of scenes. Now, you can always go on YouTube and have a look at the scenes yourself, but even though they weren't, they were censored, what did you guys think of them?
I don't know. I'm fine not seeing it. It looked pretty intense. I was like, I know South Park. It gets a bit crude every now and then. I don't want someone walking in while I'm doing that and have to explain what I'm playing. I'm like, am I controlling this? This isn't me. I don't know. I was fine with the little crying koala. It was, describe it. It's kind of funny. It's good that they nodded towards it.
Yeah.
Rather than doing some weird... I don't know how they would have gotten away with it. Just change the whole thing. That's not South Park to me if they'd changed it. Ooh.
Yeah. I thought with the timing of the censoring was funny.
With the didgeridoo.
It would just go...
That's right. We had a didgeridoo with a crying koala. So Australian.
It was funny, and though I thought it was stupid after I saw it, because I actually had an uncensored version. It helps that I am American, so I do have an American Steam account.
And that was due to playing on PC as well?
Yeah. So I played on PC, and so I was able to get the American version.
Oh, nice. And so you played on Xbox 360. Oh, PlayStation, sorry.
PlayStation. There's a bit of frame rate jumpiness every now and then.
I had none. I had a few glitches. If I tabbed out too much, my character would go in and out. Like you can see, they leave the space for the character, and it generates your character in there so that he has his different equipment on. And you don't have that. If you tab out too much, it just blinks in and out, in and out, in and out. It gets kind of frustrating, but you can kind of see what's happening because it's good that your character doesn't speak.
Yes.
So
that's actually a big point. The main protagonist doesn't say a word, and it's nice, but they make a joke out of that. Randy's saying, "Tell us the story of what happened to us last night," and he's like, "Go on, tell us." So it's absolutely ridiculous.
But coming from I had the uncensored version. I don't understand.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
Really?
I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
And it wasn't even there's nothing really that terrible because I'm an adult.
Okay.
And, an adult should be playing this game. It's not rated, MA 15. It's rated...
Is this your first time getting
18 and up. Granted, in the States, it's 17 and up for M. But
yeah, it's a pain,
that's what it is. I'm an adult. I should be able to play
in a game
that is
we don't have to deal with traffic.
So, I don't think I would ever enjoy... any of the things in there. It was kind of it's the South Park thing. You're like, oh, gross, and then it's kind of funny because it's just raunchy toilet humor, and you love that. But who cares? Stop taking something that I want to play.
It's R rating.
Stop ruining it.
Yeah, we have this R rating now. It's interesting to see what's been still censored with this rating, but you know that is another time and another topic. You know,
it's frustrating, and I could go on all day.
Exactly.
And we don't have all day.
A lot of us could, but maybe we'll do a special on it or something. Who knows?
But that is South Park, you know, it covers all the things and it still makes a joke about it. Nothing's sacred.
We
That's
will
what I
do
love
a
about
special on it.
We will do a special on it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it already.
Since I'm running the show,
We're doing a special.
We
on
are
it.
doing a special.
Stay tuned.
official.
Big boss man.
Tune with your internet somehow, but do it. Tune. But let's wrap this up. What drinks would you guys compare this to?
So I'll go first because I'm in the middle seat, and that person always goes first.
There we go.
So I chose an energy drink. We have Mother here, but I don't really like Mother. It's too sugary. But I chose energy because I think of you have an energy drink with a vodka, and it's just that I don't know. It makes you really hyper, but at the same time you're still pissed. Mm-hmm. And that's what I felt about the game. Is like I was so excited to be as excited as those kids were, like playing, and they were having the time of their life. And then at the very end, it kind of like, I'm not going to spoil it for you two because I know that you haven't quite finished. You're towards the end, but
oh no, I've absolutely finished. Yes, I finished it, and it does get ridiculous, but I don't want to spoil it.
You like the ending?
I love the ending.
It was the best ending they could have had for any South Park
Agreed.
game.
It was so solid.
And that could maybe be like Crash at the end. It just kind of ends, and then there was a little thing, but there's it was really good.
Okay.
And it just kept me up. It was good. I could have an alcoholic drink, but then
you win.
Alright, cool, Sam. Nathan, what did you compare it to?
I just went with classic Bundy and Coke. I think it's a bit nostalgic. I don't know. It's just comfortable as well. You know it. You love it. It's a bit addictive as well. Once you get going, it's just like, I I can't stop this. It's just like fun little juicy drink.
Early alcoholism there. It's a bit of a worry, but it's a little bit addictive. I was like,
I hate Bundy and Coke.
No, I absolutely love it, so I agree.
Really?
I'll be all over
I don't
that.
know. I think it's pretty easy and fun, and I don't know, it's sweet. But when people see you drinking, you're just like, I'm not drinking Bundy and Coke. Come on.
But we'll definitely be all over that. I love that stuff. Well, thanks very much, guys. Join us next week as we review yet another game. And remember, guys, game responsibly.
Do you have more to say?
Sorry.
Young man, do you have swag?
Come on down South Park. App and have yourself a time with show that pairs games. How does this much go?